Alright, what we got here today? We've got some I-90. Oh, there's some more 90. I-90.
Even more 90.
I-90. And alright, cool.
Hey everyone, you just saw our trip today. It's very exciting. Lots and lots of I-90.
Looks like we'll be on I-90. That's what I hear.
I think we have about 200 miles left. It's currently 6 p.m., so...
We're now in Central Time. I think last time we talked, we were in Eastern Time. And we're moving on. I think later today we head through a time zone and into a new state.
Yeah, so let's see. Last time we talked, we were in Ohio, and then we made it to Elgin, which is outside of Chicago, and then we went on Tuesday, and hung out in Chicago. We don't know our days anymore, but we met up with one of Thomas's friends.
Yeah, so we went downtown Chicago and got to see Navy Pier. Buckingham Fountain was pretty exciting.
It was.
We went for an architecture boat tour. So we were sailing along the Chicago River. Saw all the fancy buildings downtown. Learned about the Chicago Fire. All sorts of exciting stuff. Walked around for quite a few miles and got our deep dish pizza to fill us up afterwards. It was a beautiful thing.
It was.
Neither of us had ever had it before, so it's great.
Yeah.
Took the train in. It was really wonderful.
It was nice. We got a nice nap on the train back. And then, what else did we do? We kind of planned out our next day, but then, our slight lack of planning...
Immense lack of planning
resulted in a wonderful day, actually, yesterday in Wisconsin. We loved Wisconsin. But we headed north. First, we stopped at Thomas's friend's house, which is north of Chicago, to say hey. And met one of her friends, and then we headed up to Milwaukee.
Gas is $3.51 here.
Oh wow, that's cheap. The cheapest we bought was $3.53 in Jersey, and $3.58 earlier today somewhere else. But yeah, and we went to Milwaukee, and we walked around to the river a little bit. They have a really cool bridge. Thomas shook the cables on the bridge. The concrete was shaking. It was fun. And then we went to a brewery and tried some beer.
Yeah, Lakefront Brewery in Milwaukee. They bought the old coal refinery there for $1, and they've been making beer for 30 years. It was pretty good. Our tour guide may have been drunk. We may have been drunk at the end, so we went and took a nap.
We took a nice long nap, so we did not, because we knew that driving and drinking is not a good thing. But we also had cheese, because everyone kept telling us when you go to Wisconsin you have to have cheese and beer.
Literally the only two things anyone told us were to drink beer and eat cheese in Wisconsin.
Yeah. And then we also met some girls who told us to go to a Brewers game, which is the Wisconsin's
professional baseball
Major League Baseball team. We've never heard of them before, but they won
8-3.
We left the game a little early because it was late and we had to go find a camping site.
Missing the 3-run home run, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we got to a wonderful campsite.
We did. We found a random campsite about 50 minutes west of Milwaukee, and it's on a, what was it called, an
Oak Savanna Prairie,
yes.
Which is what the Midwest all used to be 1,000 years ago, before all the farmers came along and cut it down.
Yep.
It was really beautiful. We thought we were in Africa when we stumbled in at 11 at night, and it was dark out, no moon,
the
just stars.
The stars were beautiful.
So many stars.
We slept on top of a tarp because we figured that we didn't actually want to go inside of a tent. We wanted to see the stars. It was beautiful. And then we woke up this morning. I woke up at 5 because the sun rose. I slept a little more, but it was a gorgeous place to be. And it only cost $14 compared to a lot of the other more expensive places we've been. So that was awesome.
And then today we just out of there and rolled up. Somebody suggested that we go to the Norsk Nook, which is a wonderful Norwegian restaurant. Not Swedish. I got the pancakes a little confused. They were delicious.
After me telling him that he couldn't accidentally order Swedish pancakes, he accidentally ordered Swedish pancakes.
Because she told me.
Luckily, the woman that he ordered from was not Norwegian, so she did not take offense to it. But
and then they're famous for pies, so of course we both got pies that are about that thick.
Yeah, I still got a little left because it was too much to eat then. Sorry about that interruption. As many of you know, I have a hard time deleting photos on my phone. But now we're good.
So we went to the Space and Bike Museum in Sparta, Minnesota, which was heaven. It was a memorial to some astronaut from that town. and it was literally all of his space stuff and his old textbooks and school notes from engineering, and so I felt a lot of connections. Now I want to work at NASA even more.
It was pretty great. They also they had bikes too. It was weird. It was funky. They call themselves the biking capital of the U.S. Not sure about that, but yeah, they had one bicycle that had a lawnmower on the front of it. That was pretty neat. I would definitely mow the lawn that way. But Thomas was in love, and then we had to leave though because we have a long drive, as we already told you. So
we're down to 193 miles, and we'll be in South Dakota. Get some places to stay for in the Black Hills, and then head off. And Yellowstone is the next stop after that.
Yep. So it's been good, and yeah, we're having fun. Today is probably our longest day of driving so far. We got some more long ones, but it's nice and sunny. Can't complain. It was beautiful to sleep under the stars. But well, we'll say goodbye now. We'll give you a nice little view of our
See
street.
you next time.
There's I-90 for all y'all. So thanks for watching.